I think it's been really exciting to see the Korean American community continue to grow and new leaders emerge. And I think that's part of my job and your job, the people who have been in leadership positions, is really develop this young talent and promote them, advocate them, give as many opportunities. And that's a lot of what I'm doing these days. Well, I think Seattle is a very attractive city internationally. It has a reputation of being fun, vibrant, a place where there's a growing economy. And the community here, I think, is an important factor. The Korean American community is still very strong and tight. And I think many people are looking for that sense of belonging and a strong sense of support. So I think it's been very positive. I think people are very hopeful and skeptical at the same time. You know, I don't know. What I've observed is that a fairly typical pattern for North Korean leaders is to promise and then step back and promise and step back. I think Trump's lack of executive leadership around him, there's no U.S. Korean ambassador, the State Department has been depleted, leaves some risks in terms of our capabilities to address the complexity of what is needed to forge an agreement, obviously not just with North Korea. So it's extremely complicated, it's very dynamic, and I think many people have a question about whether this administration has a capability of executing on that. But I think you have to remain hopeful. Well, I think it's, first of all, to understand that you can't do anything alone. I think there are brilliant young people and very successful who sometimes think they're alone. Two, I think, is to really understand your core values and what is absolutely important to you. What are your beliefs? It's important that young people know who they are. I think it's also to stress the importance of relationships, whether it's with family or friends or community. That's how things work. That's how things happen. I think fourth is to understand change. I think young people who are born today have grown up in a period of much more rapid change than we ever did. And I think the last thing I would say is that every person has a responsibility to give back. We're connected to everybody in some way. I want to say congratulations to you, Chae, and to KOAM. And you know, your commitment to bring the news, and not only to bring the news to the Korean community, but as importantly to bring the voice of the Korean American community out, has taken a tremendous amount of time and commitment and energy. And I really want to congratulate you and thank you for your dedication. You've been a really, really important part of this community. So I just wanted to say thank you to you and your husband and KOAM for your decades of service.